So many people feeling because they are a manager, they are a director, that means you would bend down, submit, and just say yes. It's just like corporate America is the freaking wild, wild west. And to succeed in there, I feel like you need to be a little crazy. You need to lose your soul. That's one, because you have to be fake. And I just can't be bothered to be fake. I just cannot be bothered to be fake. Hello, my wonderful gems. How are you? I hope you're doing amazing. If you're a returning gem, welcome back. If you're new here, hello, how are you? Make sure you subscribe to the vibe. And if you like what you're listening to, then please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so today what it's going to be a little bit different. I guess this is going to be our just daily convos or occasional convos. Anyways, just random topics and random thoughts that are coming to my brain, mostly because of my life. Mostly because of my life. And if I'm going to come here on the internet and give you advice about what is relating to you, I should also let you know on some of the stuff that happening in my life. So, this today's convo is just about work relationship and just how I'm not new in the workforce, but I don't have like 10 years experience, or I don't even have 5 years experience. I've only been in the workforce for about 3 years, and it's so baffling to me how people at work can be worse than children. I was never expecting that. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was, I guess I was naive, right? I guess that's what we're gonna do. But it's just like I never, I never understood how people at work could be like children, and it's just the jealousy, the nitpickiness. It's just this isn't even high school. I feel like my high school was a little more mature, but I feel like this is middle school, elementary school behavior. People are okay. Anyways, let's just dive in, right? And I'm pretty sure you have dealt with it. If I'm dealing with it, I'm pretty sure you have or somebody else has. But it's just, I'm the type of person who, I guess you will call me an introvert, but depending on the company I'm around, I can be an extrovert. So I guess I'm an introvert. But, anyways, I'm the type of person who likes to keep stuff for myself. I like to keep my personal and my work relationships separate. I don't think they have to go together. I don't think work relationship necessarily means we are friends. It's just a place we work at. We were employed to do this task only. Obviously, I'm going to be cordial. Obviously, I'm going to be respectful. Obviously, I'm going to be polite. Does that mean I like you? Absolutely not. But some people don't understand that. Some people do not understand that at all. And at this moment, I am finding myself in a weird predicament. I don't know. It's corporate. They make their own rules as they go, I guess. But anyways, it's kind of like getting me in a tizzy, kind of upset. But basically, my coworker and I work in a type of work environment where they have different departments, but all departments kind of work together in a way. So I really work with one person on a daily basis. And honestly, she is wonderful. She is great. She's like the best human being. I feel like I literally locked out with this person. Our personality matches. I'm an introvert. She's more of an extrovert, but she does like know when to give me that space. She's not the type who always be in your business, because those people is just bless your heart, believe me alone. Bless your heart, believe me alone. So she's the type who just, she's going to engage with you because she has that energy. She has good energy. However, if I need to be left alone and just focus on my thing, she's going to give me that space to be left alone to be doing my thing. And it works for me. But apparently, for some nosy, jealous people who I don't even directly work with, it's a problem for them. And I'm just like, how? Why? What is this? Y'all are so weird. I don't work directly with you. I do not have to talk to you on a daily basis. Because of my personality, I'm already not going to be talking to you other than hi and bye. What were you expecting? A friendship at work? This is work. This is not us meeting at a bar and we are, what is it called? We're connecting over this thing. This is work. And To be fair, it's work I could care less about, but it's work, okay? It's work. It helps pay the bills, I guess. People started getting jealous that I wouldn't engage with them, but I would only engage with my coworker. And now, because of that, I'm getting my schedule changed and I'm no longer going to be on the same schedule as her. This is wild. I would have never expected such a thing from adults, like old people. I'm not even talking Gen Z or millennial. These people I'm working with are old. Me and another girl are like one of the few young people, and by young I mean millennials. They don't even have any Gen Z in there. Like these are old people acting like freaking toddlers because I want to talk to them. They have a problem with it. It's so weird. It's so weird. Anyways, so I guess this whole thing just prompted me to talk about this whole work relationship and the entitlement. Because I think this is entitlement. The entitlement some people feel from you when you're at work. I know this might play into, I listen to TikToks occasionally here and there. I'm not really there. I prefer YouTube. YouTube is really my main platform. I watch YouTube videos and I prefer to make YouTube videos. But I do occasionally work TikTok. And I know there was a point where people were talking about emotional labor at work. And I understood it to a degree, but then again, I guess because I didn't experience it, or it was because my emotional labor with my direct coworker was mutual. I guess I couldn't completely see it until this has happened. It's just like people really have this entitlement and this expectation of you at work that is beyond what is on your job description, and it is wild to me. I I am a hard worker, and I don't need anyone to tell me about. And when I come to work, I come in, I do my job, I make sure I get everything done on my list, and I go home. I'm not the type of person who's going to come to work to chit chat. I'm not the type of person who's going to come to work to be friends with you. If we happen to be friends, that's great, but I don't seek for that in my work environment. I'm okay being a loner at work, but being a loner in corporate might just be the worst thing for anyone. And it's just it's just sad. Maybe this is from arrogance, but I really think this is because I always tell you guys, your work does not define you. What you physically can accomplish does not define you. You have more value than what you can quote unquote bring to the table or what you can quote unquote produce. Your value is so immense that you yourself do not even know, but just know you have more value. So when this happened, even though I was sad, even though I'm upset, even though people are like, they're gossiping. You don't even know me, but you're talking about me. Weirdo, but okay. It rolled off my back, but it's just like the length some people are willing to go to just because you won't pay them dust is insane. And going back to the loner and corporate, because my work, the work I do, does not define me at all. Because I have adopted the mindset of I am more than what I can produce. I am more than the monetary value I gain. I am more. I am just more. Because I've adopted that mindset, I'm not really I'm not really sad per se, but it's just perplexing for me. So please feel free to let me know. I'm pretty sure you guys have experienced the same thing. I see a lot of videos about how corporate life is just trash, which it is. But to be honest, I thought with my mindset, I was just going to skate on by. And it might have been naive to think that. I just thought with my mindset and me not feeling attached to this job, it was just not going to be a problem. But no, it is. And I think this is reeling back to the entitlement that people feel of you being physically present there. Now they feel entitled to have a conversation with you when you do not want to engage with them on a level that is more than just a professional or work level. And because you don't want to engage with them in that manner, you're the bad guy. Because you do not want to engage with them in an, well, the word isn't even intimate. You don't want to engage with them on a platonic level because frankly, none of these people are my friends. Except for the coworker I work with who's cool. She is the only person I would actually consider a friend. But none of these people Truth be told, if I see these people out and about, I probably won't even say hi to them. I will go about my day and it will be like any other stranger on the road. Okay. They don't know that. But that's how I feel. But it was just like, I'm just like, how can you be entitled to someone just having a conversation with you or speaking with you on a level that is more than what you're here to do? I am here to work. I am here to do my duties. I am not here to be your friend. I'm not here to coddle your feelings. And definitely, I am not here to stroke your ego because my goodness. And this is so jumbled, but so many ego trips. So many people feeling because they are a manager, they are a director, that means you would bend down, submit, and just say yes. It's just like corporate America is the freaking wild, wild west. And to succeed in there, I feel like you need to be a little crazy. You need to lose your soul. That's one, because you have to be fake. And I just can't be bothered to be fake. I just cannot be bothered to be fake. At this point in time in life, and with the advice I constantly give you, which I give you the advice that I embody myself. I'm never going to say something on this channel that I do not completely believe and that I would not practice in the real world, which is why most of my advice about learning about yourself, knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, knowing your mess stuff, so that you can know how to navigate. And once you learn those stuff, this sense of wanting to be validated by others or this sense of wanting to fit in, you lose it because you know what you're good at. And when someone comes and tells you, oh, you're mean, because it's like, yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, if you know you're not a spiteful person, if you know you're not a person who is just out here to get other people, and if you know you're not a jealous person, because that's honestly, asterisk, most of the stuff that happened in corporate America, at least to me, have been because of jealousy, which is strange because I'm not that high up in the ladder and I don't want to be because screw you guys. But, anyways, going back to it, if you're not a jealous person, you don't need to fake it. You don't need to not be yourself. You don't need to pretend or try to go the extra mile to prove you're not a jealous person. You're not that. That's not you. You'll be like, yeah, sure, whatever. If that's what you believe, if that's your perspective, go ahead. Does that mean you're going to change yourself for them? Absolutely not. You know who you are. You know your strengths. You know your weaknesses. You know your talents. You know your skill. You do not need their approval. If they see you as what you're not, clearly, one, they're not your people, and two, they just want to hate on you for no reason. There's some people who just want to hate on us for no reason. And most of the times, people will hate on you because you have a skill, you have a talent, or you just have something. I don't know what that thing is that they desperately want, and they don't know how to go about it. So they're just going to come to you, try to hate, try to put you down. But at the end of the day, are you going to lose your charm? No. Are you going to use your talent? Absolutely not. Are you still going to radiate and be the best you can? Yes. And they're still going to hate, and they're still going to hate, and they're still going to hate. And this is really reminding me of a quote I saw somewhere. It went along the lines of jealousy stems from when people are not in line with their talents and their skills. And I absolutely believe that because once you know who you are, once you know what you're good at, once you know what brings you joy or purpose in the world, and if you don't know it right now, it's okay, okay? You just take time, go about it, focus on the stuff you like. Usually you will find what you're good at by focusing on the stuff that you like, the stuff that you kind of want to try and you might be a little bit too scared of trying. It's usually there. That's usually a good place to start. But once you figure all these stuff out, girl, boy, man, woman, no one is about to tell you anything. And yes, they're about to be mad. No one is going to be telling you about yourself. No one is going to try to impose themselves on you. No one will be able to say anything to you that will really affect you that much. So that's why it's something I always strive to make sure that anyone who listens to my videos can at least go on with that message, because that was a message that freed me. That was a message that was able to give me purpose. That was a message that was able to help me find myself, find the stuff that I'm good at. And that was also the message that led me to start my channel. So that's all I want to leave with. If people are jealous of you, especially at work, and if you are the type of person who is introverted, you are authentic, you're not willing to put on a fake smile when you know someone has been talking ish behind your back. And even if you're sensitive or an empath, I will add you to this list. Don't beat yourself up. And honestly, it is their perspective. Their perspective is not the absolute truth. That's just what they believe. And they believe those stuff because they're jealous of you. And they're jealous of you because they don't know who they are. They don't know what they're good at. They do not know their skill. They see you radiating, you doing your job, you accomplishing this. And instead of asking you, how are you able to do that? They just want to sit in a corner and hate on you. And it's like, girl, boy, man, woman, go do you. I don't care. Anyways, but yeah. So that's just where I'm going to end this video. And please let me know if you like this type of video. You probably would. Most people like it when people talk about their lives. So please let me know what you thought in the comment section below. And if you can connect to this, or if you had a similar situation at work, please feel free to add your 2 cents. And even if you did go through a similar situation and you tried to prove those people wrong who meant absolutely nothing, it's okay. It's all right. We all live, we all learn. And when we learn, we grow and we get better. So my point is, if you're going through this and you already know yourself, or you're going through this and you don't know yourself yet, I know it's difficult, but just sit back, take a deep breath, relax, and just let life guide you. Because sometimes I've also seen this where when we try to control too many stuff, we just end up falling flat on our face. Sometimes it is best to just sit back, relax, and let stuff pan out. And you will see how all those haters, all those people who don't like you will fall flat on their face. All right. Thank you so much for spending your day with me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.